The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Now, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Ernest. Okay. And this is Batistuta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Jordan Henderson. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now he's got space here. Great ball, and he's in here. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, what has happened here? Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither side. And he's let fly! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Drogba. And this is Hullet. Oh, Red, nice interception. Almost half an hour in now. No, that's been intercepted. Gyökeres. Hullet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Okay. That's been cut out, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Gyökeres! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes...
And the shot! It's in! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's... And Hullet! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible... And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Substitution.
That gets us going once more. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ernest. Pull it. So what can they make of this? Pedri stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Akanji clears. Mateus. Gerrard. Mbappe. Pull it. Pull it! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And he shoots! Oh, it's coming up. Mbappe! Just about up to the hour now.
This match was 97,559.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Turan. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it takes a shot! He's got a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now it's Gerrard. And it's Marcelo. Chips it through. Great chance! Well taken goal. They're back within reach! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So could they be onto something here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gyökeres has it out wide and in space. Swings in across. And they've got rid. Good read, needed to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's going across goal. It's out for a goal kick. Probing pass. That looks a good ball. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Ernest. Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 3 minutes
Gerrard
added time.
has created one goal already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Pullet claiming the man of the match award. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education.
And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's cut it out, pinged towards the front line. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. And now the breakaway. Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Alaba. Modric. Alaba. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good take in a good area. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ernest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Drogba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been cut short. And the referee has blown for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back on the way. Hullet. Mateus has created one goal already. Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he's there to belt it away. Gyökeres. Zanetti is wide and looking to get onto this. Goulet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
628.
Modric. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alaba. Modric. And it's Arda Güler. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. Quality ball. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? He's in one, and Hullet! And Hullet! That is just a piece of art! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A case now of complete control.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Goulet. Looking to play him in. That's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help them.
Drogba! And that is doing no harm at all. Koundé. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Zanetti. Mateus. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Hullet! And that is as much as we have time for. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10.
Rummenigge! Oh, off the bar! That's a sharp pass. Mateus, chance here to counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge, looking for options for movement. Now it's Gullit. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with...
Just about within shooting range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ekitike looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Totti. Ernest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Totti. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that is the end of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets us going once more.
Barcelona really can count themselves.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ekitike is offering a wry smile there.
Portugal have their second corner now. Got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has left him in a heap. And that could set him on. There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
The attendance for this match was 98,004.
Schneider. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Schneider. A probing pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 17, Vanes. Coming on the field, number 23, Yankula. Number 24, Neymar. Substitution in progress.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pull it. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Cafu gets over and intercepts. That has been cut short. Memphis Depay. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Batistuta getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Hullet. It's played through for him. Shoots! And he can thump it away. And now the breakaway. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
I'd like to
Your
draw
final
your
thoughts,
attention
Jim?
to the screen
Barcelona
right now for
really
information
deserved
on
this
our
result,
shuttle
it has
bus
to be
service.
said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose and intent in everything they tried to do, and I think...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Dembele. He's being urged to shoot. Memento! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Skims one in. Decent chance! He's scored! And we have liftoff! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti. And here's Dembele.
Syria definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Gyökeres, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That's an excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit. He's in a good... There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Delivered low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and plays it forward. It's a good spell of possession, this. Sergi getting this one clear. Zanetti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gyökeres. Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. He's free, he has got space. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Put any litter in the bins.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's found support out wide. They've won a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckenbauer clears it away. Dembele, and the shot! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Syria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cannavaro. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, this is a... And Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Akanji tries to clear, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Zanetti. Here's Vitinha. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Drogba. Now it's Hullet. Time and again they are repelled. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time.
Takes a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Gerrard. Stojkovic! And he's found the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much.
And pull it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Griezmann, shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper couldn't hold it.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Kobel can clear it away. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Has a look and place it forward. Some really good ball movement.
Gyökeres!
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Not a bad try by any means. Corner number 2 then. Van Balten clears without hesitation. And that is out of play. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus. That's an imaginative pass. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Pato. Gerrard, who's set up one goal so far. Cafu threads one in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's 1 each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. Cafu makes a move down the right. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, easy pickings there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kobel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's played forward. And here's Hullet. And this is Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's had it nicked away. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Danny Olmo.
And he's there to clear it. Costa Curta. Gyökeres. Van Balten gets a foot in here. Played out wide. Cafu. That's going across goal. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And they can counter here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But they've got it again. Hoeneß. Howson gets it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gyökeres. Gullit. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Alexandre Pato. Number 21, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 11, Puskás. Number 12, Shevchenko.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Akanji with the clearance. Has to go back here.
He's having a shot!
And he's quick to get rid.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. Stojkovic finds himself offside. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So off we go then.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Real chance! And again! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Well read, nice interception. Distributed tidily. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, nice control. Ronaldinho. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they can break here. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Still goalless. Neymar. Nice looking ball. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Mateus. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi. Pressing high and with purpose. Ferdinand. To Pepe. Mateus. Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. It's Park Ji-sung. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And they've got rid.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Shoots! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half-time. It was majestic.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Thank you very much.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ibrahimovic.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He is through here.
Bullet! And no mistake.
Barcelona are back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
65 minutes is number 10, Ronaldinho.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho going forward. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he was Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as all...
Gyökeres!
It's a loose ball. Mateus with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Great chance!
Now, who's going to be first to this? And we have our very first corner.
Oh, great leap!
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Upamecano, Koundé, Dembele, and it's Rodri. Here's Rodri, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking...
Tries from a long way out, and that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could...
Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gerrard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise...